I just lost a really good friend of mine. I broke down on the plane
Cannot imagine that.
in tears. Felt like I was the only one talking about this stuff. Why do you let this shit affect
Why
you
do you,
so
yeah.
much? Just give in. I felt like I was like surrendering my soul to the devil or something. He looks at me right in the eyes, read my mind from front to back. When they knocked on the door to tell him, that's when they found him dead from a heroin overdose. He just wanted her to tell me that he loves me for who I am. And I'm like, I think God just talked to me. Fast forward a couple of years, and we're in Sedona, and I had this. I wasn't happy with the way the world was going, and this is what I guess this is probably about 2 years ago. So a lot of things that were going on in the country just really tugged on my heart, and I was enraged about a lot of things, like probably a lot of the stuff that you see in Silicon Valley. But it
Yeah.
just really bothered me. Like the gender stuff with children is just something that always I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand reading about it, hearing about it,
I share that feeling with you.
and
Especially as a father of young children, you're like, this is not it's not appropriate for your
yeah,
kids.
yeah, and that stuff was really bothering me. And then I dive deep into China. I talk about it all the time. And a lot of the stuff that was going on over there and how they're pulling ahead and the spy balloon and all the. It was around this time frame, and I went to Sedona because I had read there's all these energy fields in Sedona, and I was like, maybe I'll feel something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go on some hikes, go to some of these energy vortexes. I want to see if I feel anything. I didn't feel anything. And the last day there, it was a really rough trip of mine too. A really good friend of mine had just died. I'd done some heavy interviews with my really good friend Brian Montgomery, who's dove into he's fighting sex trafficking and kids and sex exploitation and had another interview with this kid, Tyler Andrew Vargas. Not a kid, he's a man. And sorry, Tyler, but he was the only one that survived the Abbey Gate bombing during the Afghan withdrawal. Had him come in here. Nobody would give him a platform to talk about his story. Comes in here, one leg, one arm, hobbles up these stairs to do this interview. No media would touch it. It was disgusting how the last administration handled the withdrawal, not only the withdrawal, but him personally. Tried to testify in front of Congress. Rough story, right? And so I got all this weight, and I'm supposed to be on vacation with my wife. And like, I broke down on the plane. Like, and I'm not a guy that breaks down, but
I
broke down
cannot imagine that.
in tears. And she's like, "What? Like, what the hell is wrong with you?" And and I was just angry the whole trip. Very last day, I I'd stayed off social media the whole trip. It's the last day. I'm like, well, let's see what's going on, and I have to be on there for my business. I look, I see something that really pisses me off, and I'm like, we got to go on a hike. So we go on a hike, go up to this energy vortex, don't feel shit. And on the way back down, I had this like internal battle going on in my head. That's like I felt like nobody else cared, and I felt like I was the only one talking about this stuff. And I was trying to basically convince myself, like, Sean, why do you let this shit affect
Why
you
do you,
so
yeah.
much? Like, this isn't like, just give in. Maybe you're the fucked up one. Maybe kids should be able to change their gender at 6 years old, and quit letting this stuff bother you. Like, it's painfully obvious that the majority, and this is all in my head, right? But
Yeah.
the majority of the population is for this, and it seems like America wants this to happen. Everywhere I look, they're talking about this, and they're complaining about the party that doesn't want it to happen. And so anyways, it's just something that really weighed on me, and I felt like I was like surrendering my soul to the devil or something. And we walk through, we walk back into the gate, and we were in this. They had an armed guard at the gate, and I pay attention to security just because of my background, and a lot of the security guards there knew who I was.